So we've done our overhead squat assessment and we've seen that when we do it, we come down, the arms fall quite far forward. So although technically this is classed as a kind of shoulder fall, what we find is that a lot of the kind of overactive or underactive muscles associated with this fall will be the same sort of ones that are associated with kyphotic posture or upper cross syndrome, which is where we're sitting down quite a lot, quite hunched with that top of the back, head goes forward. So the bits we're going to go through are going to be quite good at making sure that our shoulders sit in that correct position. So if we've got that overhead fall, most likely the two kind of major muscles that are kind of being overactive are the latissimus dorsi, which is this big muscle that comes down here, and the pec major or pec minor, so your kind of chest muscles. The most likely underactive muscles are going to be your rhomboids, which are between your shoulder blades, your middle and your lower trapezius, which is a similar area, possibly the back of the shoulders, so the rear deltoid, and maybe even some rotator cuff muscles as well, which sort of back at shoulder. So we're going to want to follow the 4 steps and we want to make sure we do them in this order. So first of all, we're going to look at inhibit, which is kind of your foam rolling or your sort of lacrosse tennis ball type activities. Next thing is going to be lengthen, so that's where we're going to statically stretch. So we're going to get that muscle back to the length that it should be. Third one will be activation, so we're looking at the opposing muscles, those underactive muscles, we're going to try and activate them, trying to get them firing as they should be. And then your last bit will be integration, which is getting everything working together, recognising that our body works as a whole, so we need to make sure that everything's working in unison. So first of all, we're looking at inhibiting those lat muscles. So again, that's that big muscle comes down here. So what we're going to do, foam roll on the floor, and then just lie on that, keeping that arm nice and high. And then again, we're just going to roll around a little bit, so you might find you want to tilt back slightly, or maybe you want to be a little bit more on the side. Just moving around, feeling if there's a particularly tight area. So for me, that's there. I'm just going to hold it there for about 30 seconds. Just try and relax as much as possible. Hopefully we'll start to feel that muscle melt a little bit, and then do the same on the other side. So for the inhibit stage of the chest muscle, a little bit trickier to get to with the foam roller. So we're going to want kind of a lacrosse ball or like a tennis ball, and essentially same principle, we're finding that area and then we're going to apply pressure. So we can do this standing up if you want to, just against the wall. You may find that you can do that. We also can do it lying down. So same principle, just moving the ball around, finding that tight spot and then just holding there. For the lat stretch, we're going to be kneeling down, just going to reach over to one side and then just sit down with your hips. Again, feeling that stretch nicely in the lat. So hold that for about 30 seconds, switch over, other side, come down. For the chest stretch, we want to find like a wall or a door frame is quite good for this as well. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop our shoulder right onto that corner, okay? And then your arm is going to be either in this position or this position. Have a little play with both and see which one is tighter for you, and then stick with that one. So shoulder in that corner, and then just turn the opposing shoulder away, just so we're feeling that stretch in the chest, holding that for 30 seconds. So next up, activation, so getting those opposing muscles that are a little bit underactive, getting them firing properly again. So what a good one we've got is just a seated row with a band. So we want to bring the elbows out to the side, so roughly in line with the shoulders, so nice and high. Squeeze between the shoulder blades and the back of the shoulder, and then back down. So this is about activation, it's all about tempo. So I want to come up nice and controlled, hold that contraction for 2 seconds, and then lower nice and slow. So the last thing we're going to do, integrate, put it all together. Just going to pop a band around like a safer leg, something that's not going to move. One arm at a time. I'm just going to squat down, come up and row. The arm will return. Again, I'm really thinking about that shoulder position, setting those shoulders, squeezing those shoulder blades down and together. Nice and strong the whole way through. Come down, row and return.